Hey, what's going on YouTube? Modern Crafter guys, back with another vid today. We're going to be taking a quick look at the authentic Asics Gel Saga Black Sand versus the replica Asics Gel Saga Black Sand. Guys, this pair came from size.co.uk. They did have them for a while, pretty discounted. They didn't do too well. They're no longer available on the site. These were picked up from an Aliexpress.com store. I can't remember the exact store name. Even if I did, I'm no longer going to be giving out links to any particular stores for a number of reasons. So yes. So anyway, that's where this pair came from, and that's where the authentic came from size.co.uk. Now, guys, not to make this video too long-winded or make this too long, I think you guys can see right off the bat that the cuts on the replica are different or just off from the authentic, and the color of the shoe is very off or just different from the authentic as well. The most noticeable thing, guys, is that the midsole of, well, first of all, let me just give you guys a quick 360 of both shoes. This is what the replica looks like. You can see right there, and this is what the authentic looks like. And then let's just start back with the midsole, since that's what I was going to get into right before I decided to give you guys a 360. So, guys, the midsole and the inner cloth material of the sock liner is a bone or sand color. Hence, I think this black sand. You can see right there the name on the actual box of the shoe. The name on the box of the actual replica is actually wrong, but so you can see that it's again a type of bone, or it is actually bone or sand. You can go with either or, it would be correct. But that's what the color is here. Everywhere we are seeing this lighter or very light type of color, versus on the replica it's just a pure white, so it's absolutely wrong. You can see obviously on both sides white, and then the sock liner white. The sock liner on the replica is thicker. And one other thing I noticed as well is that the replica does not have that nice type of quilted or indented pattern that you find here on the actual authentic. Then you guys can see that pretty clearly. Another thing I noticed that was pretty major was size.co.uk didn't actually have a picture of the insole of the shoe. It's camo with Asics stamped on there in orange, versus on the replica, guys, it's white with Asics stamped on there in a very dark wood brown, which is absolutely wrong. So another major thing I noticed right off the bat was the accents behind the Asics cross stripes, the two eyelets on the top, the Asics right here, underneath the outsole of the shoe, the back of the shoe towards the heel area, the Asics on the back of the heel as well. Guys, it's a bright neon orange color. Let me get in there closer so you guys can hopefully see that. It's a bright, very bright neon all around, everywhere where it has those hits of orange, as opposed to on the replica it's a much more muted or saturated type of orange. It's almost like a pumpkin or squash colored orange, so that's completely wrong. You can see there underneath the cross stripes, the two eyelets, and the Asics logo on the top. Again, that's wrong. The Gel Saga, guys, on the replica is in silver, when on the actual authentic it should be a type of gold color, or I'm sorry, bronze color, the same type of like bronze color you have here. Other major noticeable detail, guys, look at the pattern right there, or look at that material. There's a type of wavy, very nice detailed pattern, kind of like almost etched or in there or something. I'm not sure how it's actually applied, but very nice. You have that on both sides of whoops, where am I? Okay, well, you have that on both sides of the shoe, and even up here where the where one of the eyelets is up to the upper of the shoe, you actually have that same type of pattern in the shoe as well, as opposed to on the replica it's just this type of brown synthetic suede material, which again you can see the cuts is fatter and completely wrong compared to, if I turn it like this, completely wrong compared to the actual authentic. But more noticeable is that it just doesn't have that etched pattern or texture at all to any of those areas. You can see on the top there, again, much fatter than it should be. That's just way off, so it just doesn't have that at all. Guys, that's about the majority of the details. All of the colors. This is one of those shoes where, except for the black and the black part here by the tongue of the shoe right here. Except for the black, guys, every single color on the replica is off, or every other color on the replica is off when compared to the authentic, just completely off. And there was one other thing I wanted to point out about this particular replica, which I've seen on past replicas as well. This, guys, is dead stock. It has not been worn. I have not tried these on whatsoever. The same thing with the replicas. And one thing again I noticed was, look at those stains and look at the back of the inside sock line. You see that dirt or stain, that black stain there? Guys, the shoe came like that. That didn't happen while they were in my possession. I, again, have not worn these. These are actually going to be donated to one of the less fortunate persons in my neighborhood. There's a couple homeless people that I've actually given a couple pair of shoes before. They don't know that I make videos of authentics, replicas versus authentic replicas. I mean, they don't really care. Even if they did, they don't really care about that. They don't care about our opinions. They don't care about our thoughts about replica versus authentic. All they know is that there's a guy giving them a free pair of shoes when their shoes are either badly beaten, or I've seen there's one guy, I don't know if he puts his shoes somewhere while he panhandles on 440, but he actually may not have any shoes at all. They don't care about our opinions. All they care about is that some guy is giving them what looks to be a brand new pair of shoes, and they'll gladly take it. Again, they don't care. Guys, so that's my quick comparison. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this. There was a particular person that asked me about these shoes. I was like, hey, I actually do have the replica of them. What you see on Aliexpress is going to be this. This is not what you're going to receive. What you're going to receive is this. I think I just went over it in enough detail where you guys can see that this shoe is way off, way off. Compared to this shoe. It was one other major noticeable thing, but I think you guys already figured that out. The toe box of the shoe compared to this, again, much fatter than it should be, way fatter. The material is even cut wrong compared to the material here, but I already mentioned the cuts throughout this shoe, or throughout this replica, is off when compared to the actual authentic. Guys, leave a comment down below if I've forgotten anything. Please drop me a note. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. This is your boy Mod & Craft. If it's the weekend, wherever you're at in the world, or you happen to see this video during the week, please enjoy your day. Be safe. Guys, I'm out. Peace.